All right, here we go. A nice piece of symmetry with the like a nice piece of meaningless symmetry with the challenge runs of late. We just got the Journey to Silius Deathless run earlier this afternoon. I just trimmed and uploaded the Deathless run from Gunsmoke that we did last month. I just, in processing the VODs for the archive, I just got to that one earlier today. So that's how far behind I am. I'm one challenge completed behind on processing my VODs. Battletoads, no damage, no death, blindfolded, brother holds the controller. I don't know that I'm ever gonna be doing like a deathless run of Battletoads. It would be a dream to like have that one accomplished, but I'm so far off from being good enough at Battletoads to make that happen. I think that will always only be a dream. I can, on a good run, clear the game in about an hour, which is the time frame that I look for a challenge run. A game that's like an hour or less, I think is good. I think is good for me for challenges. But I don't know. I haven't if I could make it, like, I haven't made it through every level in the game deathless in isolation, so putting them all together, like, I can't even do them individually. I guess you've been really liking this game. Now that I can beat it, Jay, I love it. I say I can beat it. Well, let's put an asterisk by that. I haven't played it since last week, so there's a very real possibility that I've rusted too much. I don't know the game all that well yet. I haven't seen you do stage 11 yet since you've beaten the game, so I need to pay attention when you get there, Game and Pit says. I also need to try and remember to defeat the stage 5 boss without cheesing him, because I don't think Zergling's been able to see that. Oops. Ooh. Not that that's anything particularly exciting to see, but it's different than what I normally do. I'm trying to get one-ups out of these birds, but... No! Alright, well, we got one. Make it two. Two, nice. No, I missed. I'm gonna fix my audio real quick. There we go. Sometimes I have to mute and unmute the game audio because on my end, it desyncs. It's a mild inconvenience, but it has an easy fix, so I'm not really going to complain. I'm a little nervous. My up and down movements have not been quite in the rhythm where I'd like them to be. I feel very lucky to have made it through there. Let's go. First try, easy game. You know what? I never noticed this pile of snowballs. There's one here too. That's so much safer than what I normally do, which is to run over and punch those guys. There's a pile of snowballs right there. No. Hey, that's pretty good. And a 1-up. Nice. Well, it may be frustrating, but I am going to attempt to cheese this boss because I still haven't lost a life yet on this run. And it would be cool to see how far I can get before I lose a life, which I think is the next surfing section. I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose a life there. But why I said it's not special to fight him without cheesing him like this is I played this game like 100 times before I even figured out that you could do that. Defeating him without cheesing him is the overwhelming majority of the times I've fought him. It's nuts that all of this gameplay was done on the NES. This is an amazing accomplishment for the NES because there's lots of different things going on in this game. Lots of different styles of game. And they're all done pretty well. Normally when a game tries to do a wide variety of stuff like this, it's all pretty terrible. But this game does a bunch of different things, and it does it all pretty well. Rare was ahead of its time. I mean, there are a lot of rare games that I love. I mostly, I pretty much think of them exclusively in terms of their Nintendo 64 stuff, but I've heard that they have lots of other games. I mean, and of course Donkey Kong Country. You can't not think of Donkey Kong Country, right? Oh boy. It has been a while since I played this because I had no idea what that other snake, the one before the Freddy Krueger one, I had no idea what it was going to do. I had a moment of real panic there. You didn't see it. You might not have seen it, but I felt it. I felt a very intense panic there. Because I had no recollection of how that snake was supposed to behave. Ooh, is that Sly Hippo I see? Welcome in. Thank you for the resub, Sly Hippo. I very much appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Some classic Toads action. That's all we've got going on. Alright, fingers crossed. This part is tricky. Nice. Honestly, get so confused by what to do in some of these retro games. You almost just have to guess what's going to happen. Or die to find out. Sometimes you do. Sometimes it's just kind of like that, isn't it? The only way to learn is by losing sometimes several lives, right? Hey, Subject Omega, welcome in. Sorry it took me a moment to spot you there, but very happy to have you. I missed the legendary music from Journey to Silius. I'm afraid you missed Journey to Silius. I cleared it deathless. It was a 5-hour grind tonight, but I beat it without a single death. I'm riding high on the accomplishment. Feeling good. Feeling proud of myself. It was an ugly night gameplay wise too. Even the deathless run did not look well. It didn't go smoothly, but that's all right. I'll take an ugly run as long as it meets the challenge. That's all it takes. That's all that counts. Oh, my timer's still running. I never stopped the timer. It looks like I'm on a challenge run now. That's not true at all. Space Invaders taking all my health. Journey to Silius, it got ported to the Switch. The music is awesome, and it should really have a Mega Man crossover at some point. It does have a very Mega Man quality about it. Not just because it's a running gun, but some of the enemies. Some of the enemies are very similar. Whoa. That was some bad flying. That was some bad flying. Alright, do we cheat the next section? No, first death of the night. First death of Battletoads. That was pretty far. 6.5 levels with no deaths? That was pretty far. That might be the furthest I've ever made it on a single life. I haven't ever really kept track before. If you fly at the very bottom, those bottom rockets can't actually hit you. They're too high up, so you'll just fly under them. That's what I meant by saying, do we cheat in the next section? Because I could just hang out down there and have less to worry about. But, you know, I'm not a coward. I'll play it properly. Victory. A crossover with a 30-year-old game that never got a sequel. Yeah, I don't think it's very likely. So we're at 1 death. This is why, so this is why, this stage right here is why I think a deathless run is not ever going to be viable for me, is because the boss of this stage is one part of the game that I have never cleared without a death. I could make it through the stage. I've made it all the way through all the way to the boss without a death before, but I've never cleared the boss of this stage without dying at least once during the battle. And by at least once, I mean I don't think I've ever done it without dying twice or more. I think my best run against this boss has been 2 deaths. Every other stage, though? I think I've had a 1 life clear of every other stage, except this one. And the last one. I've never defeated the last boss without a couple deaths. But I did make it, I think I did make it through the stage once. But I think that was off stream. So, you can choose whether or not to take my word for it. Finally came here to say a quick hello. Haven't gotten any sleep yet. My sleep schedule is out the window. Oh no. I hope you get that under control, get back to normal, Subject Omega. I do appreciate you making the time to drop in and say hello. It's very good of you. I'm thankful to have been able to see you, even if for only a short while. So have a great night and have some great sleep. No, I'm dead. I'm not dead? What in the world? Getting hit by that boss is supposed to be automatic death. Well, there we go. Death number 2. Death number 3. That's one of my better. That's one of my better. One of my better runs at that boss. Only 2 deaths, and so neatly, but something to be proud of. Excuse me. I thought I'd messed up on that little helicopter section. I thought I was going to hit those spikes. This section of this level, from here to the next checkpoint, is really difficult to make it through without losing a life. Four deaths. That's a shame, because that wasn't even the kind of thing I was talking about. That was just like slipping on a banana peel. A ridiculous one. Hey, Arkanoid Addict, welcome in. Welcome to some casual Battletoads. I specify that it's some casual Battletoads. Oh, my timer is still running. Because we just did a challenge run of Journey to Silius. I completed a deathless run. I'm patting myself on the back about it. It was a horrible struggle. I didn't think it was gonna happen tonight. How many times have I beaten Battletoads so far? A handful. I actually have lost count, but it's still in the single digits, I think. Like, probably 6 or 7 times. Maybe 7 or 8. I haven't played it since last week, so I'm really scared of the Klinger Winger tonight. I'm really hoping I didn't lose my touch for it by not playing for so many days. Yeah, Deathless Journey to Silius. I feel pretty good about it. Not the most challenging game that I've done Deathless, but you know, not an easy game. Took some work, took some practice. Took a lot of luck. Mostly took a lot of luck. That shark is really aggressive right now. I have never had that shark come after me so ferociously. No, I don't speedrun it. All my challenges are casual challenges. I just pick a game that like I wanna do like Deathless or some sort of like nice challenge run, and then I just practice it casually until I get it. I try like I don't do any research, or like I treat my challenge runs like my first playthroughs, where they're really blind. So you know, like no research, no help, so I never know like the glitches and the tricks and like the good strats. I always just do my challenges with like the the casual garbage strats. It makes them a little more unique, right? Because it makes them kind of my own thing. It's not the best way to play the game, but it's, what works for me is what I discover. Have I ever seen the PAL version of Silius? I have not. I wouldn't know what the differences are. I've never seen it. You could tell me if you would like. I would be all right with hearing how the PAL version is different. Because I don't imagine that I'm gonna play it myself. Oh wow, that was it. Thank goodness we didn't soft lock. The character has a helmet instead of the hair. While I've been playing Silius, the chat has been arguing whether or not they thought the character's hair was a helmet or not. That's funny. Hey, yeah, we'd love to have you in the Discord. I'll have to send you a whisper though. I don't know if I have a mod available right now. If you're there, Sparrow, we could use a hand, but otherwise I'll whisper that to you after the stream. If you have a moment to like just drop me a reminder, that would be really helpful. But if not, no worries. Just if you could whisper at me, like, Discord ? Or something. But if not, I can probably remember. Alright, that was stage 10. No deaths on stage 10. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, I haven't played this in so many days. I knew it wasn't looking good, but I didn't want to say anything. Was that 5 deaths, I think? Last one up of the game. Messing up. 6 deaths. Counting them is going to be meaningless now. Now that I'm blundering here so much. I lost. Oh, I didn't. Oh my goodness, I won by like a pixel. That was lucky. It would be my playthrough of Sillius. So you see how the character looks. Oh, right on. Thank you, Arkanoid Addict. Alright, last stage. Another stage demanding a high degree of perfection. I missed stage 11 again. I'm the worst viewer. You did game and fit. I died twice on stage 11, but we got it on the third try. So I think I'm at 6 deaths for the run. How many deaths? I think 6. I think I've died 6 times. I'm not good at keeping count. I lose track, so take, you know, my word, put an asterisk by it. It might be wrong. Same as your PB, 6 deaths. Oh, right on. I'm gonna have a lot more. Even if I make it through the stage without dying, I'll die to the queen several times. Robo Manus and the Queen are the parts I struggle with I struggle the most with, yeah. Those parts are both really hard for me. Done the Queen only twice deathless? Yeah, I haven't even done it once. I haven't done Robo Manus deathless either. I think my PB for him is 2 deaths. And the Queen, I don't know, 2 or 3. I feel like the Queen is easier than Robo. For me. But I haven't fought her as much. I've fought him a lot more times. Oh, because of all the times, you know, playing the game where I couldn't, you know, get very far. Oh, rip. 7 deaths. That's a shame. I could have avoided that if I played a little better. It's alright, though. It's alright. I think there's a typo there. I don't. You could be asking one of a couple different questions. I'm not entirely sure. I can tell what you're getting at. Take. Do I take? Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know if you were asking if I took suggestions for games to play, or if you were asking if you were going to suggest, like, if you were going to suggest a technique for me for this game. Do I take game suggestions? I listen to them. If there's a game you think I should check out, I definitely will. I'll definitely listen to it and think about it. But whether or not I'll get to it is kind of a big question mark. I try to mostly stick to playing games that are already in my collection. Cobra Triangle. Let's take a quick look. Batman, Bowling, Castlevania, Chester Cheetah, Crash. It'll be before that. It doesn't look like I own Cobra Triangle. I don't see it in the, I don't see it in my list. So yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to get to that one anytime soon. What kind of game is it? Is it a platformer? Or a shmup? Or, I mean, you know, it could be any kind of thing. Let's go. It's an awesome kind of game. Not that pricey. Alright, maybe I'll keep an eye out for it. Maybe I'll, you know, I do add things to my collection sometimes, especially if they're pretty cheap. $10 is not bad. Eight deaths. Nine deaths. Victory! Hey, we did it. I've seen the cartridge, but I don't know what the game is like. I've never actually watched the gameplay. That's a Battletoads, my friends. We made it through. Thank you for the GG. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Arkanoid Addict. It's a boat game from Rare. Ooh, it's a Rare game. Thank you for the GG, Tusk. I would call that a good run. For me, any Battletoads run, if I beat the game and my 5 hearts at the top, if I still have all 5 of my hearts at the top of the screen when I beat the game, for me, that's a good run. I'm happy with that. That's the second time I've had a run like that on stream. I've had it, I think 3 runs like that off stream, where I had all my hearts at the end. So, I feel like those are good. 8 deaths, not bad at all. It's all right. I think that was a pretty good run. That might even be the best run I've ever had. Actually, that's probably the fewest number of deaths I've ever had. But a long way. I'm such a long way. Because I keep getting asked every now and then if I'm gonna do Deathless Battletoads, and I'm such a long way from Deathless Battletoads. All right, my friends. I think we'll call it a night there. Silius took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Battletoads went super smoothly, though. I'm really happy with Battletoads. But I think we'll find someone else who's live, and we'll raid out. Ooh. What am I supposed to do now? Sleep? You might have to do that. You might have to do that, Game and Fit. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for the stream, Frownie. Thank you for being here, Tusk. Thank you, Jay. Thank you again for the raid, Jay. Always very good of you. All right, I'm gonna send this over to Angelus. Angelus_05. Angelus is always sending raids our way. It's great to catch him live. We can send one back his direction. He's playing Silent Hill 2. It's an M-rated game. Just a heads up there. So maybe not so much the sort of the family-friendly environment that we have on this side. Spooky, scary game on the other side. But someone who supports, someone who sends us raids so often. It's nice to be able to send one in return. So come along, my friends. Thank you for the GG, Thrifty. Thank you very much. So have a good weekend, my friends. Usually don't stream on Saturday or Sunday. It's a slim chance I might show up suddenly for some random surprise stream over the weekend, but it very rarely happens. So don't cancel any other plans. Monday's stream is in question. While I would normally be back on Monday, I got some things to do. I might have to cancel that one. I'll let you know in the Discord. I should be back by Tuesday at the very latest, though, if not before. So be well until I see you again. Hopefully by Tuesday at the latest. Thank you very much for being here with me. Next week, we're gonna play more Haunted Castle, more Kirby Return to Dreamland, more Mystic Quest. That's not a whole lot of games, right? We're probably gonna have to start something else up too. So I would expect to see at least one new thing on the schedule, or maybe an old thing that we haven't finished. Maybe time to dust something off and complete it. We'll see. I'll let you know in the Discord like always, and I'll send your invite, Arkanoid Addict. That'll be coming up in just a couple moments. But that's it, my friends. I'm all out of stream for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.